know this nigga think he fooling. Jericho coming out there with his Bernie's Burgo stomach.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? We've had this conversation multiple times. I need you to stop doing that, bro.
Dog, I was just thinking out loud.
We're live now, but we're live. We're live. You could have done that like 24 seconds ago. And you could have told us everything that was. Hey, you're voicing your opinions before we even get to the opinion part of things. We're not even at opinions yet.
We're at the hello part of stuff yet.
You see, that's what I'm saying. You know where we are. We're at the hello part of things. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gents, hello. We are here for another episode. I'm just kidding. We don't do it like that, right? Ladies and gentlemen, peoples with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that. Cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers. We present to you another episode of the Public Enemies podcast. Of course, I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. Here for another episode, here for another edition. I believe this is episode 226. I'm here. Jizzle's here. He's enjoying some fine plant medicine, as one Mercedes Varnado, aka Sasha Banks, would say. And we are joined by the one and the only Mo. I can't bring myself to say you're at. So please, thank you for joining us, first of all, and let the people know who you are.
It's Monique, aka Edge's Throat Goat. You guys see me on Twitter, your favorite edgehead and Twitter menace. But I'm also one half of the co-host to Culture 316. Check us out there on Twitter and Instagram, y'all. Nice to see y'all.
Salute to everybody sliding through the chat, the frenemies, everybody pulling up. Salute to Mo for sliding through. Salute to Culture 316 for the assist. You feel me? Make sure y'all go check them out. Y'all talking about we have a problem. We are missing 1/3 of the PE3. At this point, I don't know what we are going to do, because this man, I'm talking about Ben. We'll get to the stuff in a second, but I'm talking about Ben. Okay, I'm talking about all about the Benjamin. I'm talking about Benny the Butcher, and I think that it's more than evident that the time is right. And look, God is always on time, isn't he?
No,
God is always on time. What are you talking about? It was Griselda gang going crazy on Dynamite. You feel me? So why wouldn't Benny the Butcher be a little fashionably late? You know what I'm talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and introduce the one and the only. You feel me? The one and the only, the Public Enemy #1. I can't even do it justice. Y'all talking about, where's the professor at?
I hate him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the straw that stirs the drink, the man that's on top. Everybody else is reaching for second place. He is the undisputed champion of the Public Enemy. Heel turn Hayden himself, the son of Mars, Ben Hayden.
Look at
that nigga. There you go.
Oh, he got shades on too.
There you go.
Oh, fresh as I'm in his face, yes.
Yeah, right. Bumping like I'm bumping.
There you go.
You ain't
the son of Mars in the building. What's up with the guy? How you doing?
I believe I said it last week when Jizzle said, "Oh yeah, we got somebody gonna drop the titles for sure. Gonna drop the title. Yeah, bro. I'll let you have your little cane run." I said, you know what? I did take it from you on your birthday. I owe you a present. I said, I got you, bro. I got you. Look, I wanted to see my brother shine, but I had to take it right back. How y'all doing?
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Champion. Lost the Public Enemy #1 on Saturday, regained it by Sunday.
24 hours, bro. 24 hours of darkness, bro. Turmoil. I was crying, bro. Lost.
With the shades and everything, hail to the tribal chief.
Smoking out the window. Huh?
As a black man, I was waiting for the Hate Me Now to drop, and y'all did not disappoint. Look, that's what we're here for. We are not here to disappoint, unlike some champions of certain wrestling companies here in the last couple of days. And I know you guys aren't necessarily just here to see us talk and see us, just pontificate about nothingness and the public enemy number one. Because what does that really mean, right? What's in a title? What's in a name, right? What's in a name? What do those three letters mean? What do those three letters mean? I heard a promo on Dynamite where somebody was saying that those three letters mean passion. Those three letters are the passion of everybody in the back, of all the fans, of everybody that came together to make this possible.
Sound like a Tech 9 verse, nigga.
It did sound like a Tech 9 verse. Salute to John Moxley for dropping a little baby game, you feel me, on a little nugget of game, you feel me, that he sprinkled on y'all. But let's get into what happened. I said we were gonna start a certain way with the what I'm saying, talk about your weekend. Who cares about that? They don't care about the weekend. They care about what happened with CM Punk's media meltdown on Sunday night after. Who cares about your weekend? Nobody cares about your weekend. Chat, does anybody care about Ben's weekend?
Nope.
Nah.
Thank you. Who this nigga? This nigga CM Punk sitting there.
That's a motherfucker.
Like, man, I can't
now,
wait to say some stuff.
I know you've all seen it. I know you've all seen the clips. I know you've all heard about what's going on. The hammer came down. What we know so far is that Tony Khan has decided to suspend not one, not two, not three, but a plethora of folks, the EVPs of the company, the elite.
To the corner.
I'm talking about Kenny Omega. I'm talking about Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. Brandon Cutler was also suspended.
Damn, what you do, nigga?
Christopher Daniels, Michael Nakazawa was also suspended. Ace Steel, CM Punk situation currently a little bit unclear, but this whole press conference, this media scrum as they call it, went completely off the rails. I'm gonna throw to Mo first.
Oh God,
I'm pretty sure you've seen it. What? We got to do ladies first. Look, it's three guys here.
That's a fact. I'll give you that.
I just thought that shit was
a hot fucking mess. It pissed me off. Honestly, it pissed me off because we sat there through a 5-hour long pay-per-view, and this man literally took all that away and just made it about himself. And I had to rewatch that interview about 2 or 3 times. At first, I thought maybe he was provoked to go off on the tangent that he did. Then I realized that no, he was just angry about some shit that happened 2-3 months ago. And he just decided to just make the whole interview about venting about his frustrations. And then the part that fucked me up more was yo, why the fuck is Tony Khan sitting there just letting this shit happen? He's just letting this man just set the whole company on fire. And he's just sitting there taking it. I think he tried one time to interject, and then he was just stuttering on his shit. I was like, if I didn't know any better and I was watching that video, I'd be thinking, all right, that's Tony Khan, and that's his fucking PR team or advocate or whatever shitting bricks right now because you know what I mean? He's letting him run rampant, just talking shit and exposing the business and talking shit about the EVPs. We just had back-to-back controversies. We had something going on with what Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. Then we had some come out with Sammy Guevara and fucking Eddie Kingston. Now it's hitting to the point where you got your EVPs and your main card. Mind you, this motherfucker just walked away with the title. Come on now. How you walk away with the title and main event and you still mad, bro? I couldn't wrap my head around it. You know what I mean? I thought it was embarrassing, and I'm not sure what they're doing right now, as far as we all know, or from what we watched from tonight's show. Sorry, my nail kind of touched the mic, whatever. But as far as what we know, the shit, he lost the title, or he's at least they took the belt off of him. But I personally think if I was Tony Khan, shit, I would fire him. He needs to set a precedent somewhere because it's clear that he don't got his children underneath control.
I agree. Ben, I think that's a good moment for us to throw to the question of the week. And given that all of this was going on, we had to ask the frenemies what they thought of the situation, what they would do if they were Tony Khan. I don't know if you have that ready, but Mo just kind of brought that up, and I'm like, yo, that's a perfect segue to throw to it. And the frenemies are here. What's up with Peeps? What's happening? Y'all talking about? Hey,
Peeps.
Quinn says, I'm gonna throw to the frenemies real quick while he's getting that ready. Quinn says, y'all catch how Punk said he's trying to run a wrestling company. Well, he said,
get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw him a bone because he didn't necessarily say that. He said, I'm trying to run a business.
Yeah, let my brother talk. Yeah, man, he's trying to run a business. Like CM Punk is a name, you know what I'm saying? It's like blue magic. That's what he's trying to say.
There you go. Ben, what's up?
Yo, I'm gonna read a few of these. Shout out to Mansa Musa the 7th. He says all parties involved have to go away for a moment, a week or two. Let them cool off. When they come back, make it clear this stops. Strip the elite and the EVP status and hire some OGs that aren't talent for the spot. Then work this into the greatest angle we've ever seen. And like, okay, yeah, they stripped them of the titles. I don't know if they're going to take the EVP status off, but turning it into an actual storyline would be the best way to salvage this whole thing. Like, bro, like it was a shit show. How? First, like, I think you set them all in a room, have them hash it out like they should have from the beginning. Like, yo, if they had beef with each other, like, especially since they're EVPs and CM Punk is the older guy in this situation, he's the vet. They all should have been able to come together and hash this out before it got to this point. Especially since they're like, yo, and if they felt like he was, because he mentioned in there, he was like, yo, man, look, I don't got nothing to do with Colt Cabana no more. Colt Cabana ain't my friend. I don't talk to him no more. We haven't spoken for damn near a decade, and I'm tired of people bringing our names together. Like, yo, shit on this man for like 4 minutes, exposed his personal business and everything, said that he shared a bank account with his mother and shit on him for like 2, 3, 4 minutes.
I think
and
I
like, yo,
clips from it too, actually.
All right, if you want to play it, go ahead.
Because he was tripping on, bro.
He was stepping on your own dick.
Like, bro, he was like, yo, man, he's sharing a bank account with his mom. And then when I found that out, then he wanted to drop the lawsuit and everything like that. And that shit was uncalled for. All he had to say was like, look, me and him ain't friends no more. Stop mentioning us together. If you had beef with the Bucks and the Elite, I'm like, yo, you can call them out on that, whatever. But there was no reason to drag Colt Cabana into this shit, especially when he hasn't done a fucking thing to you since you've been there. And if the Bucks felt like, yo, like they moved Colt Cabana to Ring of Honor so he wouldn't have to be around Punk, address that to Tony Khan. Tell Tony Khan that. Don't go around the locker room spreading rumors and talking about, oh, yeah, you see what happened? He got him moved over there. Like, there was a million other ways that they could have done this. And the situation was extremely preventable.
Here's a clip.
I agree.
My problem was I wanted to bring a guy with me to the top that did not want to see me at the top. Okay? You call it jealousy, you call it envy, whatever the fuck it is. My relation.
Like, he was clearly upset about Colt Cabana. And he went in there, it seemed like, with a motive. Like he went in there with all of the media and all of the press there and was like, all right, this is time for me to get all my shit off. I got all of these people in a room together. Let me tell them exactly what I think. I haven't necessarily spoken on the Colt Cabana thing before, so let me go ahead and make this the time. And like, it was I don't know, man. It was a lot to take in.
But
he was
also,
go ahead,
also, nigga, who gonna check me, nigga? The owner right here. Like, nigga, who gonna check me, nigga? I can say whatever the fuck I want right now. And I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want right now. Listen, I don't like these niggas. I don't like this nigga. Hey, look, why are you asking me about this broke ass nigga right here?
Don't ask him about it. He literally brought it up himself. And he refused to go in about the topic until he confirmed with the reporter, like, oh, are you cool with him? Are you his friend? And then he just started ripping on him for like 5 whole minutes. Like, no one asked him about Colt Cabana. He just won the event.
And then he was like, then he took a shot at Hangman again. Like, Hangman ain't doing nothing, dog. Like, I'm literally minding my business, dog.
Hangman,
like, I'm over here minding my business.
Nigga.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? It's him, no malice. Allen Iverson now, and what, like this nigga Punk just really went out there, was like, yeah, man, you are a menace. Okay, don't, man, this nigga Punk just.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull a montage in of the entire thing I created. So hey, anybody with the Yami, don't try to copyright me. I did my thing on this. You feel me?
Put it together, all right.
To this industry, it's a disgrace to this company because we have irresponsible people who call themselves EVP and couldn't fucking manage a target, and they spread lies and bullshit. And
hey, when he said we have irresponsible EVPs, people that they couldn't manage a target, QT Marshall was like, who are we talking to? Who are we talking about?
I could do it. He was like,
QT Marshall was ready to take this man off the schedule immediately. All right, back
in, like,
y'all are at fault.
Was like, yo, who the fuck you talking about?
I apologize. I'm a grown-ass adult man, and I decide not to be friends with somebody as nobody else's fucking business. I have every receipt. I have every invoice. I have every email. I have email where he says, and I quote, I agree to go our separate ways. I will get my own lawyer and you do not have to pay anymore. That's a fact. An empty-headed fucking dumb fuck like Hangman Adam Page to go out on national television and fucking go into business for himself.
Let's stop right there. Hangman Page. Littlefoot is fucking hilarious.
What did I do?
CM Punk was an industry plant. He said an empty-headed fucking dumb fuck like Hangman Adam Page went out there and went into business for himself. Of course, he's talking about back at Double or Nothing. Right before that, I believe it was 2 weeks before Double or Nothing, where Adam Page called him out and said, "You talk about workers' rights, this, that, and the third." Of course, we've been talking about this. This is the thing. Like everybody knows what this is. I don't understand why we've gotten to the point where he hasn't had this conversation with Adam Page. And the only thing that I can explain that is if Adam Page not willing to speak to him. Like I don't know what it is, but him going off crazy like this is wild. Go ahead, talk.
I don't think that's the case because they've literally had segments together, like on AEW Dark, and done backstage stuff together and interviews and little things like here and there. So I don't think like, yo, they're not speaking. I think like Adam Page said that shit probably because like, yo, he's in the Dark Order with Colt Cabana. Colt Cabana was probably telling us some shit about him. Like, yo, man, look, I wouldn't get too chummy with that dude, some shit like that. And he probably took it to heart. He probably was like, yo, man, look, I take this word for gospel. And, you know, I don't even like Colt Cabana, but I've heard a lot more people like get up there and tell like, yo, tell on CM Punk than I have like people actually like come to defend him and his actions and stuff like that. So he probably took it for gospel, even though like Punk was like really trying to get him on his side. Like if you look at the Twitter, you look at all the other stuff I'm talking about, he would be like, yo, cowboy shit. That shit is awesome. Like
they was singing songs like after the show went off the air.
Yeah, like yo, I don't think hold on. They can't talk. I think like go ahead.
No, finish your thought.
Nah, I was getting sidetracked. Go ahead.
No, nigga. All this shit is love and hip hop, nigga. That's what the fucking going to, nigga. All this shit is love and hip hop, nigga.
But real quick though, Mo, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If you need advice, are you taking advice from Colt Cabana or are you taking advice from CM Punk?
In that instance, probably CM Punk. But after what he has showed us, probably not at all. I mean, he kind of embarrassed himself and embarrassed the whole fucking company. Like,
yeah,
you're like our world champion, which means that like, there comes with a certain prestige and a certain level of responsibility. And it's just like, if you would ask me in prior times, I would have said yes. But, he kind of like showed his ass that night. Again, I don't know if he was under the influence. He had a drink before that. I don't know. I don't know if he's still straight edge or where the fuck. But
straight edge.
Whatever the fuck he did, bro. You know what I mean?
Wait, is this straight edge or is this Wakanda now? I don't know.
Word. It's just like after what he pulled, I'm like, damn, because he was taking shots at Adam for fucking not wanting to take his own advice. And it's just like, again, with the way you just represented yourself for 25 minutes straight, do you think anyone wants to vent to you or take your advice on how to, like stay relevant in this business and how to prosper in this business. Like, you literally just set this shit on fire by yourself. Like, I'm not sure if y'all were paying attention to Tony Khan's fucking expressions, but like, he was shitting bricks the entire time. Look at that. Look at him. Coked out. Coked out. Freaking the fuck out right now.
He was tripping.
The drip.
He was not happy about it. Well, I don't know if he was happy about it or not. Because he was nodding. He was nodding. I don't know if that was nervousness or that was just like him being timid or him just. It could be that. It could be that. It's like, yo.
Can I bring a point? It's just I see the way he reacts to certain critics, and he'll get froggy with them. You feel me? Or he got froggy with Swole, which is why I brought it up the other day. Like, it's weird how he gets froggy with certain people. He picks and chooses his battles, but you can't fucking stand up to your own fucking employees who you're paying. That's a problem to me. Like, you could write these people checks, but you don't know how to, like, literally control the situation. Nobody, say what the fuck you want to say about Vince. I don't fuck with Vince. But nobody would have pulled that shit sitting beside Vince.
Nigga, what?
Nobody.
Fire.
Exactly. Exactly. Because they know better. But they know they could walk. You know, they could walk all over Tony Khan because, again, he presents himself like a fucking friend or a doormat, one or the other. Clearly, with the way, what happened?
He's a substitute teacher.
Practically, you know, and it's just like you could tell based off of CM Punk's body language and Tony Khan's. Like I said, if I didn't know any better and I didn't know who's who, I would definitely think that Tony Khan was an assistant or a fucking PR team freaking the fuck out or whatever. But I just got the vibe off of just the body language alone that Tony Khan is scared of CM Punk. I think that he wanted to stop the situation several times, but it's just like, well, what if he doesn't? What do I do? What if he just keeps fucking going? I can't cut this man's mic. What if I cut his mic and he just keeps going?
What if he smashes on me?
Period.
You know?
Bro,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Kind of know some UFC moves, bro. He kind of know a little bit of MMA. He might beat my ass.
Hey, bro, you know what it feels like? It feels like that nigga CM Punk was saying everything that Tony Khan's been feeling. Like, these EVPs ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then Tony Khan's like, yo, why are you talking about what we've been talking about? Like, because like there's no doubt CM Punk's getting paid more than everybody over there.
Yeah.
And you're gonna talk to the person that you're paying the most. Like, you know, come here, man. Like, man, these Bucks, like the young Bucks, they're idiots. Like, I don't know what the fuck they think they're doing. Like, Kenny Omega just running around hurting shit. Like, man, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. And I don't know why Heyman banged on you like that. If it was me, I wouldn't let that nigga do that shit to me.
Hell no.
And then, you know what I mean? And then
I would have cut his mic like a lot earlier, but he just kind of sat there and took it. And I'm not surprised that things escalated after that because, I mean, he kind of opened up the door when he said that if anyone got a problem with me, you know, basically step to me. And that's what the Elite did. So I don't really blame them. I mean, you kind of like open the fucking door, bitch. I would come swinging too if he's talking shit about me. The fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think I have the clip on that, and then Ben, you can get to it.
Fucking, you know, make money, sell tickets, fill arenas. And these stupid guys think they're in Reseda. And I will still walk up and down this hallway and say, if you have a fucking problem with me, take it up with me. Let's fucking go.
Did he not?
Okay, so
Can we be mad at them for, you know, initiating? Like, you just dragged us for 25 minutes. We ain't do shit but do our jobs. We just put on a 5-hour fucking pay-per-view, bitch. You know, got your fucking belt. You got what you fucking wanted. All the shit you've been complaining about for the past 10 years and shit. And you still complaining. You still bitching. Not about even a current situation. Something from 2 to 3 months ago. Like, he just looks like a bitch to me. I'm sorry. I don't have an ounce of respect for him after this interview. Like, that's embarrassing. You a veteran doing rookie shit. That's literally what I would expect out of, like, you know, a new generation superstar coming out of this. But like, literally, you know better. Like, you know better, and this is how you're presenting yourself as a world champion. Oh my god! Honestly, I would have knocked his head in. I'm not sure I don't know how that fight went down. I heard it was a 6-minute fight. Someone got a black eye. There was a chair being thrown. I don't know all the details, but
I'll break it down. I'm gonna break it down later.
Go ahead. I would love to.
Man. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so great.
Tell me.
Okay, so Jizzly, a second ago you said he was a substitute teacher. You want that nigga to be like Joe Clark, just walking around, just like yelling at everybody backstage? Hey, y'all, you smoking crack? Look at me,
you smoke crack, don't you?
Don't you smoke crack? Y'all want Tony Khan to be like that because, like, yo, he's like the cool uncle. That's the whole vibe that AEW is built on, like, yo, you don't want to go over and work for the old man who's just gonna yell at you and tell you can't say what you want to say on TV. I'm gonna let you say and what you want to do on TV. And we've seen this come back to bite him a few times, like with the Max Caster freestyles when he talked about Simone Biles' mental health, and he was saying some crazy shit and he got suspended. We also saw this with a few other instances where he kind of like gave them too much rope, and this was like the worst one of all. So like he's gonna have to dial it back a lot and stop being like the friend and like step in and like be like, yo, I can't let y'all take me over, because like AEW gets huge comparisons to WCW. It's on the same network that they were on and everything like that. But it's starting to look like later on WCW, when the NWO was basically doing whatever the fuck they wanted, and Eric Bischoff was going right along for it. Yeah. Like the backstage fight was insane. Like, yo, throwing chairs. I want y'all to understand something. If you've ever been in a fight, a 6-minute fight is insane. That's like the equivalent of fighting 2 hours, bro. Straight
time. Y'all play Mortal Kombat. That's a long ass time. 5 minutes. The fuck.
I fought for 30 seconds one time, and it felt like exactly. I felt like I was like I fought for like 30 seconds one time. Felt like I was wrestling, like fighting for like 2 hours. Like, bro, that shit is insane. And then on top of that, someone's throwing a chair. You got Ace Steel biting niggas in the face.
Well, hold on.
First of all, if you gotta bite people, you ain't got hands. Because why are you biting? Come on, grown ass man, come on.
Can you lay out the fight for us, please?
Oh yeah, so let's check this out. You know what I'm saying? Who's ready for story time with C Jizzle, baby? You know what I'm saying? Let me
say something. He gonna say something.
That's why you a hater, blood. I never say nothing stupid. I always say something very insightful. So this is what happened. I heard it was just like the Chris Paul fight when he went back to play the Clippers that time. You know what I'm saying? They went through the back. You know what I'm saying? CM Punk over there talking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Rah rah rah. You know what I'm saying? OTF nigga, them niggas from 63rd. You know what I'm saying? EVP can't do something about stepping on their own dicks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? So this is what I heard they did. First off, they went to the door. They knocked a couple times. CM Punk didn't answer. I'm CM Punk. That's why I got my own fucking locker room. You got to knock. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all niggas share a locker room. Brandon Cutler, you know what I'm saying? This is why he got suspended with his bum ass. You know what I'm saying? He put his mask up, had his fucking cold spray, sprayed that shit on the door. You know what I'm saying? That's what made it cold. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in them fucking hype beast shoes, you know what I'm saying, the Young Bucks is kicking down the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you think you niggas are? You think you SWAT? You niggas is not that strong. Like all three of them did the golden V trigger and then knocked the door down. You know what I'm saying? Flew off, you know what I'm saying, went against the door. Soon as Ace still seen him, you know what I'm saying, just like Tony Yayo in the studio against Ja Rule that time in 99. Threw the chair, hit that nigga in the head. Bow! You know what I'm saying? He's out. You know what I'm saying? Nick Jackson, he said he threw a punch. You know what I'm saying? He thought he threw a punch because he just caught a chair to the face. Crazy. You know what I mean? So then Matt Jackson's like, yo, why you hit my brother in the face? And then he swung on CM Punk. And CM Punk, you know what I'm saying? The only thing he knew how to do in MMA is move out the way for like a minute. You know what I'm saying? I see a little, you know what I'm saying, rudimentary punch coming. Move out the way. And then all of a sudden, here comes Kenny Omega like, yo, what's going on? And Ace Steel's like, yo, who are you? You with them. You get bit in the face. You know what I'm saying? OTF all day. And then he bit that nigga in the face. And then somebody ran back and told Tony Khan, and he was like, oh. And then they just fought for like 2 more minutes. Them niggas just standing around breathing. They probably did a couple of double clotheslines, you know what I mean? So you can get their breath back. It was like, all right, as soon as I get my breath back, we gonna fight again.
So you saying there's a rest hold in that fight?
There was definitely some Davey Boy Smith chin locks. You know what I mean? Shout out to Wrestling Bios. You know, man, there was some chin locks in there. You know what I'm saying? Michael Knack was out. I don't know what he did. He probably slipped on something. Just, how you suspend Brandon Cutler? That's what I would have known. He had to do that. And there's no way the Young Bucks knocked down that door. But that's what happened in my story. And everybody's suspended.
Yeah, everybody's suspended now.
That was beautiful. That was amazing.
Oh, man, thank you. You know what I mean?
So we don't know what's going to happen with CM Punk and Ace Steel at this point. Greatest recap ever. Definitely topped the Booker T recap. And that was the most entertaining thing that I've seen all week. That was hilarious. But reportedly, folks backstage believe that either CM Punk has to make major amends or he has to be gone from the company. Justin says all expelled wrestling.
That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
How do you suspend Christopher Daniels? I mean, the crazy thing is, it was supposed that Christopher Daniels and Pat Buck were initially supposed to be trying to break this up and kind of calm it down. How is it now that they're being suspended? And how do you have so many executives at this point that a few that you've just promoted, and then you got 3 that have been here since the company's inception?
I'd have suspended Road Dogg too, you know what I'm saying, just because he was trying to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you suspended. Well, I don't even work there. You suspended anyway. You suspended anyway, nigga, because you Road Dogg. Like, that's some NBA shit. Like, you know how when niggas start fighting on the court and then if you run off the bench, you get suspended automatically? Like, that's fucked up. Like, I was breaking up the fight. Like, oh, well, you suspended. Suspended.
That's crazy, man. Shit. He was
that's insane.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that. My bad. I was actually trying to bring in a video
Magic
Tony Khan.
Billy Graham catching Magic saying Las Vegas Regency at the Drace.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the video. It just didn't work. So whatever. He was mad about that. What are the people saying in the chat? Pat Buck got suspended for proximity.
That's
still potentially won a 5-on-2 fight with Nakagawa and Cutler there. Go ahead, Ben. What you got?
Yeah, man, and it's like being reported also that CM Punk is injured, and a lot of people think that's why he started firing off shots. He was like, "I'm injured. They're gonna take the title off me again. I might as well say what's on my heart. I might as well say what I'm feeling," and that's probably what happened the most because, like, yo, this is the second time he's won the title. And both times that he won the title, he won it while being injured. And a lot of people speculate, too, that he probably injured himself in another way during the fight that happened backstage. It's like it was rumored that he tore his pec swinging at Matt Jackson.
You thinking Cody?
Nigga. And Cody finished the match, you know what I'm saying, in the Hell in a Cell, you know what I mean? You think you're talking, you'll never be Cody. You know what I mean?
I finished the fight.
Yeah, man. He didn't finish nothing, man. Ace Steel finished the fight. You know what I'm saying? Ace Steel's like the Pat Beverly of wrestling, and he's Kyrie Irving. Just hurt all the time for no reason. Like, damn, you hurt again? What you hurt now? Like, now what's hurt? Your pec, nigga? You hurt your whole top bar. First it was your foot, now it's your pec. Your pec's up here. And now your foot's down here. You know what I'm saying? So it meets it like this. Like, you were just a broken ass fucking toy, nigga. Like, throw that nigga away like Woody did. Like Andy did Woody. Man, get him out of here.
So
and Cody finished the match too, and his arm was like the wings the legs at Turkey Hut just like hit that shit, and all the meat fell off the bone. That's what's going on with Cody's arm. He still finished the match. Like, bro, you ain't got no excuses.
So, like we said, Tony Khan ended up suspending all of those folks. CM Punk currently, we don't know what's going to happen with that, but he did announce that he has vacated not only the AEW Trios Championships, but also the AEW World Championship. And we are now having a tournament that will lead to Grand Slam, the Grand Slam Tournament of Champions, to crown a new world champion. Chris Jericho, Hangman Page, Bryan Danielson, Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, John Moxley, and then also I can't see that other name down there, and I don't remember who it is. Oh, it's just Darby Allin. Anyways, yeah. So
no, it's just Darby Allin.
Ben, what's up?
I was gonna say is you want to go back to the question of the week?
Go ahead.
All right, let's go on down the line. Okay. Yeah. Shit, fresh. Took that shit off the screen. All right. All right. SGT Viper _ gaming says simple, suspend the Elite, then fire Punk and Steel. It's not the first time he's had backstage drama. Okay, let's go to another one. Ken Lewis. Everyone getting stripped of their championship titles immediately. Kenny and the Bucks are suspended and stripped of their EVP positions. A Steel and CM Punk fired immediately. Mandatory meeting for all talent. Telling them all at the same time that it could happen. Damn, bro, that sounds like an email to me. I don't know.
That's an email. Hey, you see, we just fired these niggas, right?
Sounds like an email to me.
Yo, we just fired these niggas. You know what I mean? Don't do what they did. All right. See y'all Wednesday.
Boston's finest GE says suspend the EVPs and definitely fire Punk and Ace. It seems to be a popular one. I'll read this last one. Okay, TKK Kiddly says letting go of Senior Punk and giving the Elite a slap on the wrist. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Letting them walk.
Yo, free the game, man.
Yeah.
All right.
And all of that shit was unfair to also to MJF because this completely overshadowed his moment.
Nigga, that match and that whole ending overshadowed his moment. Don't blame that shit for that
came
shit.
Back at the, he came back at the end.
Yeah.
He got the chip. He got the chip. Had a whole new stable. Paired him up with Stokely. Was like, yo, giving him a fresh coat of paint. Came back at the end. Revealed himself as a Joker. Only for people to talk about what the next day. Not him coming back, which was probably one of the best returns in AEW history. Weren't talking about that. You were talking about a fucking squabble among children, bro. An old man versus children, bro. And you know what? It's not even. And the part that fucked me up when he was like, "Yo, man, I work with children." Kenny Omega is the same age as you, bro. Y'all the same age.
And you can't do a Snapdragon suplex, motherfucker. Can you do a Snapdragon suplex? Do it right now.
Yo, man, I was wrestling with vitiligo, bro.
This nigga you can't even do your regular moves, nigga. Like do my moves. Like, yeah, I bet you can't. I bet you they all super kicked him at the same time. That's great. I hope they did.
Yeah, MJF kicked off the show.
You should. You know what I mean? Like, this was supposed to be his moment. Like, it was supposed to be about him. Like, this was supposed to be about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fucking pay-per-view was a fucking it was longer than the 10 Commandments. Like, so, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a fact, though. Why did they have 14 matches?
It was really
whose idea was this?
Tony Khan.
I can't remember like 7 of them. Like, we should have been talking about Swerve's tag team match with Keith Lee. That was a banger. We should have been talking about Keith Lee. We should have been talking about the women's match. Like, there was a lot of like gems that happened during that pay-per-view, and like nobody's talking about it. Like, no one's worried about it because of CM Punk.
Because CM Punk kind of just took everything over and again made it about himself. But I mean, I don't know what happens from here. He's no longer the AEW World Champion, as they're saying in the chat. The 2 shortest reigns. His reigns were both. I think they both lasted about 6 days, 7 days total. That's crazy to me. But hey, he's not the only one. The Elite also are no longer the Trios champions. They went through that whole tournament for nothing. And they put Sammy in the tournament. I'm pretty sure he's gonna lose. They gotta make Darby look good again.
Who do you think got it in the tournament?
Okay, let's take it there. Who do we think is going to win the tournament? I like that. Okay, so let's put it back up. Mo, let's throw to you. What do you think?
I prefer if it was Bryan Danielson. I'm stuttering my first word today. Bryan Danielson. That's what I want. That's who I primarily want. I feel like he should have been champion already. You know what I mean? I feel like he is like the perfect champion. If you want someone that's going to represent the belt and represent your company correctly, you got Bryan. You know what I mean? Everyone else that's on that list besides Darby Allin and Sammy, we already seen it before. Do we need to see it again? Realistically, do we need to see it again? Do we need to see Chris Jericho again with the belt? No, Adam, his reign wasn't bad, but I don't need it again. I don't. Who else we have there? Mox. I mean, if Mox didn't win it during the pay-per-view, then I don't need it now. I'm sorry. I don't need it now. I don't. I want something new. I want something fresh, but I want something that's promising. And Daniel's your boy. He's your boy for me.
I like that.
What about you guys?
Does he
I
want
like-
it?
Dog, he has to do it. Look,
He came over
he
here
has
and
to
his
win it.
whole thing was like, yo, I want to put the young people on. And he genuinely meant that. He might want to put over MJF.
Do you really know that though, bro?
He said that. This is what he
Do
said.
you really? Okay, but he's a wrestler, bro. They be lying and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did learn a
That's
lot from he did learn a lot from Cody Rhodes. So you know, I might be wrong. It might be my bad.
So what do you want to talk about? Yo, he has to win. He has to be, and he has to beat Moxley to do it in the finals. That's what I want to see.
A lot of people say MJF in the comments. That it's going to somehow come back to him.
Yeah, a lot of people saying it's going to go back to him. Yeah, I can see that.
It should be.
I wouldn't mind it. All he has to show for is that fucking ring, and that was like a one-time thing that I don't even really reference unless
he actually defended it. He defended it technically because he won it. They had the tournament, and then they did it again the next year, and then he ended up coming into the final two, and he beat Hangman or something like that in the final.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was their shot at their first shot at mid-card title. Because if you remember when Cody was over in Ring of Honor, he tried to get them to like retire the belt and was like, yo, I'm gonna wear a ring down in the ring because it's a wrestling ring, and we just retire the belt. And then Ring of Honor was like, yeah, like you can have the ring, but we're not retiring the belt. He was like, yo, man, whatever. I think that was probably their first like shot at it and kind of tested the waters. But everybody thought that shit just like when he tried to do it in Ring of Honor. It was stupid.
Yeah, not 6 months of course.
It's like to me like the Andre the Giant Battle Royal that they have in WWE. Like it don't really mean nothing. You know, after you got it, like what do you really do with that? Is it something that we reference? Do we fight for it again? It's like you got it. You could say you have in that moment. Then what happens from there? Like what do you really gain out of it?
The fuck am I doing with this trophy, my nigga? Like
what was the point? Shit? That ain't a goddamn belt around my waist. So why the fuck should I care? The fuck?
Hey, they gave Braun Strowman that one fucking green championship at the greatest Royal Rumble ever when there was like 138 niggas in it. When Titus fell, slid on.
Salute to Smacking It Raw. We will be making an appearance on their show, I believe. Friday. I don't know if it's live, but Friday. Yeah, we're recording with them on Friday, so make sure y'all tap in.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Fuck that shit.
This nigga hates the fact that he has to go to work.
I hate that shit. At night.
What my nigga SpongeBob say? At night.
Hey, y'all say SpongeBob's not funny. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Wait, we already talked about they added Swerve and Keith Lee, the rematch with the Acclaimed at Arthur Ashe. So that's the first match announced for Arthur Ashe. We've pretty much already gone through what happened important on Dynamite. Tony Storm beat up Penelope Ford. Penelope. Salute to Penelope. Penelope. I don't know if that's a man or a woman, but they both got long hair. So he said,
nigga know damn well he don't watch the show.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy. So let's talk about this guy because apparently I don't even know if I have the photo here. Here it is. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. Oh, salute to Action Bronson. He popped up at All Out too.
I can't get over that shirt.
Hey, yo.
That's dope.
Hey, yo, he was definitely barbecuing before that.
Action Bronson sound like Fam from Black Wrestling when he talk. That's all I want to say.
And they got the same haircut, beer combo.
That's crazy. So we got news today that apparently AEW has conditionally released Malachi Black.
Hold your head, big dog.
Yeah.
Look, I just want him to get his mentals together. Do what you got to do to get yourself right. That is all that fucking matters, my G. As soon as and that's why you niggas are so weird, blood. Like as soon as he got his condition released, he's gonna go. Like, nah, man, I need to get my mind right, big dog. That's all I'm trying to do. And like, as long as he does that shit, I'm good, man. Because I heard he's a real one. So I'm saying like, yo, hold your head, and we riding with you over here.
Like literally when he left, he was like so respectful in interviews and all that. He was like, yo, don't know what happened, what led to my release with WWE, but you know, I was happy to work there and I was happy for the time that they gave me. He's like a very like upstanding person, a great creative mind, and like what Jizzle said, to echo what he said, like don't come out here and be like, oh, he going back to WWE, or oh, he going over here and doing this or doing that. Like, let the man breathe for a minute. Wrestling is gonna be here. It's not going nowhere, as you can see. And if he decides like, yo, he comes back after like, I think it's like 6. I think the condition was he doesn't go to WWE for 6 months or something like that, or it's something to that effect. It's what's going around. That's what's being said. But you know, if he does do that, well and good. But let the man like take a minute to beat himself and get like his mentals right.
Mo, what do you think about Malachi Black? Tommy End, or you know?
Honestly, all right. In the beginning, when he was in AEW, I was excited. I was really excited to see what they would do with him, considering that he became a creative failure on the main roster. And honestly, I was just as disappointed. Like, they had a direction in the beginning, and then it just kind of became a bunch of nothing. They just started adding extra people, and it wasn't going anywhere. And eventually started taking some losses or whatever. And I'm just like, damn, like the only person that knows how to work with this man is Triple H. So I'm not upset that he's leaving. I'm not, because my biggest hopes is that, you know, Hunter might phone him, same way he phoned everybody else, and, you know, they pick up where they left off on NXT, because that was the best Aleister Black that I've seen. Like, I don't think that AEW knew what to do with him. You know, they were trying to go with like some mythical character to maybe compete with WWE at the time, and they didn't know what to do with it. I knew they didn't know what the fuck they were doing when they started adding Julia Hart to it. I was like, what the fuck is she doing here? I was like,
you don't like the Julia Hart thing?
I like her, but I don't understand what the fuck was the point of adding her to this. Like, she was already a lost cause to begin with. She was pretty, and that's what you should have stayed doing, just being pretty on the side. I don't know the fuck she was doing being part of the House of Black.
I think a part of the problem with that was it took like 4 months for them to tell the whole story of her. And it was like, all right, my G, like, come on.
I've been texting him on the side. I ain't gonna let y'all know. My bad, Griff. I've been texting him, Griff. You don't even know.
Yeah, no, I just like at that point I'm like, all right, they don't know what to do with this man, because it's just like it's going in a whole bunch of nowhere. Like, what is with all this theatrical shit? What is it? What is it all supposed to lead to? I still don't understand to this day what the fuck the House of Black was meant to set out to do. I do not.
Separate the house niggas from the field niggas.
Yeah. Put them over there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna kick you over there. Spinny kicks everywhere.
People trying to compare it to Judgment Day and shit, and there was no comparison because I still couldn't tell what the fuck either was doing at the time. Like,
Rhea Ripley's perfect niggas. Like Julia Hart ain't got no bodies. Rhea Ripley got a body on her belt.
She for sure, dude.
Now, originally when he came in, it was like, yo, he was continuing the character that he was doing in WWE before they cut it off. Like, he was gonna have the rivalry with Big E. Like, he was continuing that. And then it became like, okay, well, you're getting a stable. And I kind of liked what they were doing. I loved that they brought in Brody King. I love Brody King. And I liked what they were doing with it. But after a while, like, it was really hit or miss stuff. Like, you would have them on TV for 3 weeks straight, and then you wouldn't see them for a month and a half. Their storyline would be prominent, and then it would be something that you were seeing on like Elevation or something like that. It was very stop and go for it, and I think that's probably what frustrated him a great deal, and what kind of led to him being like, "Yo, man, I need to take a minute."
And he should. I think he deserves it. He's been putting in a lot of work. His wife is out right now too, as well. So salute to Zelina.
She's injured?
I don't know if she's injured or if maybe she's taking time out to tend to him or whatever, but salute to both of them. I don't know exactly what's going on, but if it's a mental health thing, I want him to be able to get as much time and as much help as he needs. And,
Absolutely.
you know, he can recalibrate and come back when he's ready. Let's go ahead and switch gears. Let's go ahead and switch gears.
Hob is hilarious, actually. But Hob Julia, ill. But
small package news. Speaking of AEW, they recently suffered a few. They got a few people back this weekend. Tony Khan had mentioned, AEW's roster is going to be as strong as it's ever been. Yada 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 yada. And then you got to suspend all of your executives and brand new champions and shit like that. But not only did they lose all of those folks, but Christian has an arm injury. He may be out of action for a bit. That's why the Jungle Boy Jack Perry match was so short. Ruby Soho broke her nose at All Out during the 0 hour match with Sammy and Tay.
She's lucky she didn't break her neck the way he dropped her.
Yeah.
What? You see that shit?
She was cool after that. After that.
Sammy?
Yeah, separate spot. But yeah, she did end up breaking her nose in that match. Damn. And Kyle O'Reilly just ended up having neck surgery. I believe it was last Thursday or Friday. So he's gonna be out for some time.
They made a glass over there, damn.
Right, yeah.
Yo, man, get Kyle better, man.
T's and P's? Jizzle, did you just say T's and P's? T's and P's. So yes, indeed, T's and P's. But salute to Pat McAfee, and I like that you brought that up because Pat McAfee just actually scored a.
Of course, I knew what I was doing.
Analyst job.
Oh,
yes, indeed. College game day. So
there
won't be a SmackDown for I believe like the next 4 months. They got to slide somebody else in that position. Mo, who do you think they should put in that position to be the new SmackDown announcer alongside Michael Cole?
That's hard. I'll be honest. Like, I know everyone's been discussing all day. I really don't have an answer because, like, the best commentators I know was from when I was a kid, and they kind of old and tired out right now. So the last person I liked on commentary was Samoa Joe. That's about it. I don't really got a choice from here. What about you guys?
I got an
idea. What's up? Who do you think?
I got an idea.
Chat, who y'all think? Go ahead.
You gotta put Sonya in there. Put Sonya Deville in there or
Sonya?
something. Yeah, man.
Why
let
Sonya?
Her go in there yelling at some people. Why not? See what you can do.
No, not Sonya, bro.
No.
Saul. Kayla is busy. All right,
Kayla Braxton.
Listen, I'm texting Kayla Braxton right now.
Because I got another idea.
She said that she was going to be going on a date. That's not the way.
I think Triple H got to back up the Brink truck to Marlo. My man Mauro Ranallo, you know what I'm saying? Back the Brink truck up to him.
Mauro.
Yo, bring him up there.
Nigga, how many pop culture references do you want in one match, bro?
But we have Pat McAfee over there.
How many is enough, bro? It wasn't that many pop culture references that he was giving out. He was like, yo, man, laying down the story, telling you what they did.
And his analogies honestly got me. I loved it.
Yeah, I need Mario up in there.
Cool,
you know what I'm saying?
but
you
like,
imagine?
bro, you need someone to rein him in.
Honestly, NXT went down when he left. And they bought him Beth.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I may be biased how fuck with Beth, but honestly, like she bought a whole bunch of nothing when she was on commentary.
D Prime says, "Mamma Mia."
Whoa! What about Joey Styles?
My daughter texting. What the hell?
Yo, time out. Do we have pauses right now? I'll be on my way right now.
That's a throwback.
Yo, Graham, it's time to kill.
What about Nigel?
No.
Nigel McGuinness. He's not doing nothing. NXT UK on ice right now.
What about Offset?
What about Offset? He might be loyal to.
All right, nigga. That's it for him for the rest of the show.
Hey, cool. You know what?
Have serious conversations, and he over here fucking it up.
And let's go ahead and close out small package news by saluting Leon Ruff and Aja Smith. They just got married this past weekend. Gang, go crazy. You feel me? Don't they?
Shout out.
She tried to baby serve. You feel me? What's the thing? It's given. Is giving,
yes,
you know.
Yes, very much so.
I think okay, so very much so is the thing too. I'm learning, I'm noticing things. Let's go ahead and move it forward, y'all. Time out.
Damn,
Jizzle, you mentioned this guy. That's funny. Ken, salute to you. Kicking people out. What about bringing people back? The Strowman Express is on once again, and Braun Strowman has returned to the WWE. Jizzle, I'll throw to you first. What do you think about Braun Strowman back in WWE?
Hey, you see that nigga fall down? As soon as he ran over there, he was like,
3 whole ass moves, and you fuck up one of them. How? How?
Look, if your move is just running around the ring and running, like all you have to do is run. Like you literally just have to run like this, and then you fuck that up. You just got back, nigga. Like, you just got back, man. I thought you Triple H just like, yo, this nigga here, but like, as soon as I get, we good. You know what I'm saying? People is cheering for him or whatever. I mean, like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, hey man, what are you doing? You're not doing anything. Like we just gave your fiance the fucking tag title that she didn't deserve. So listen, come on back over here. You know what I'm saying? Run over some niggas real quick. I'm gonna have you fight Walter and lose, and you're gonna be just fine. I mean Gunther, but yeah, that's what he's about to do. Yeah, that train's stopping at Gunther land.
Yo, Gunther gotta beat him clean, bro. I when I saw him come back, when I saw the rumors last week, and they were like, yeah, Triple H talking to Braun Strowman about bringing him back, and he even addressed it with his interview with Ariel Helwani. He was like, yo, man, just wait and see. And we waited, and we saw, and it was some bullshit, man. I ain't want to see this nigga back. No way. When he went over and was like, yo, man, I put hundreds of dollars in to control your narrative. It's about to be the next big thing. I was like, yo, I never want to see this nigga again. In fact, I take it back one step further. When he had that ass run as Universal Champion, I was like, yo, I'm good on this nigga for the rest of eternity, bro. And I take it back even further. When Brock Lesnar pulled his fucking card, bro, I was like, yeah, man. You dirt, bro. You fucking dirt, bro.
Shit, nigga. Plus him in the shit for the hell of
like a bitch, bro. How are you flipping trucks? But you let this nigga punch you in your chest and tell you to slow down, nigga. Should have lifted that nigga up and threw him outside the ring on his head.
Hey, blood,
told that nigga, man, slow down. And then he looked at everybody in the crowd, grabbed the microphone, and said,
let's not be right. Let's be honest.
That nigga's a bum.
Bum.
Right.
Nigga, you lifting trucks, nigga. You should have threw that. You should have threw that nigga out the stadium. I'd have threw him out. I'd have threw him right on top of his kid, nigga. Like,
oh my god!
EC3 released a statement on behalf of Control Your Narrative, saluting Braun Strowman in his future endeavors, and he says, "With CYN, our mission is to create memories, characters, and a platform that will last a lifetime. I remain determined to make CYN a platform where those following their dream have a place to learn, create, grow, and make a living. Control Your Narrative will be both a proving ground and an education. CYN exists not only to build better wrestlers, but to build better people. Adam's contributions to both will be missed."
Shut your goofy ass up, nigga.
I was gonna say that.
Wait. There's more. He said, "Control Your Narrative is not about one man, but a brand. CYN and will always be a platform for any talent and individual to find their purpose in this industry. Find your purpose."
Okay.
That's some cult shit to me.
Okay. Maybe I was like a little too like forward when I told him like, shut up, goofy nigga. Okay. After seeing what the rest of you had to say, I gotta say it again, man. Shut your goofy ass up, nigga. Don't nobody care about that shit. Nigga, I remember when you was trying to rob like fucking sponsorships from Taco Bell. Nigga just sitting up in there and doing shit like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about CYN. No, nigga got fucking a steroid baby. Nigga about to give birth to a bicep. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Got
He's
a lean
back.
belly, nigga.
Braun Strowman is back. I read that he might possibly be assigned eventually to the SmackDown brand, but he will indeed be on SmackDown this upcoming.
Oh, that render. Oh my god, that's horrible, bro. You look like
He looks like the baby
Hey,
from Toy Story that was on the fucking little metal arms, nigga. That's what his face looks like, nigga.
That's got fake ass Kane vibes. I don't know.
Like, yo, he looked like niggas
2005
found out where he was on January 6th, bro.
All right,
He
bro.
look like the Winnie the Pooh character, nigga, that's gonna be killing people in the new movie coming out. Like that's exactly who's under that mask.
Oh, man. She got like 2/3 to control your narrative back in WWE. Like, I do not want to see these niggas link up.
Someone said he looks like Gene Snitsky. I'm done.
That's what it was. I was trying to think of the name. I couldn't think of the name. Kick the baby.
Bro,
you feel me? Like,
he's like, yo, he pro-life. He not gonna do that.
Damn.
You like Triple H if you got the Super Mario mushroom.
They did some other things on Raw aside from Braun Strowman. They announced that Johnny Gargano will be having a match next week in Ring Return. And then they also announced that there's going to be a rematch. Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah versus Io Sky and Dakota Kai for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Mo, what do you think is going to happen with this match?
With the Women's Tag Team Champion? Sorry?
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, it threw me off when they lost at the pay-per-view. I really thought it was going in Bayley's corner, and like that shit happened. Whatchamacallit? Honestly, I feel like based off the fact they have Aaliyah and what's her face Raquel having the titles at the moment, I feel like it's just a setup so that we're comfortable with them losing for when Sasha and Naomi come back. Like, I feel like in the back of my head, like Triple H had some elaborate way that they're gonna come back and that they're gonna take the titles off of them. That's just me personally. I don't see what's the purpose of putting them on Aaliyah and Raquel. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like the titles kind of stopped meaning something when Bayley and Sasha kind of lost it. Afterwards, it just kind of came just like, just a title that was just like hot potato around. And I don't know why Aaliyah has a fucking title, has a tag team title before fucking Liv Morgan got to see the shit. Like, that will never not make sense to me. Like, that will never not. Like, this, I'm surprised this bitch knows how to lace up a pair of boots, let alone have a fucking title alongside Raquel of all people, and they did nothing to deserve it. So
you know what?
I feel like there has to be a reasoning. I feel like Triple H knows that we don't fuck with this decision with them having him at the moment, and that it's supposed to be a setup so that when they lose it, like, we're satisfied with it.
Yay!
Like, I'm trying to make sense of it. Like, there's no other way I could really make sense of this terrible ass decision.
It doesn't.
You know what I mean? It doesn't. Like, but I'm trying to. Like, I don't want to call him a dumbass, right away, because I feel like he always has like an A plot and a B plot going on for a reason. Like, I feel like maybe he just didn't want to give it to Io and Dakota off rip because they're trying to build more character for them or something. Like, I'm trying to figure out like what is the plot he's trying to go with this. Like, maybe he didn't want to give it to them that easily, so there's more of a story to build long term. But shit, I don't know. I'm not satisfied that it's on them, but I would assume that there's something bigger for us as fans to be satisfied with. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yo, I'm intrigued by what Triple H has been doing. He's definitely been making the shows better, but he just like his father-in-law be making some dumbass decisions, bro. Like, this, I can see, like, yo, you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna put the belts on him for real. We got a loophole. Like I said last week, like, yo, that shit, it just seems like a lot of extra running around for no reason. It just seems like a lot of like leg work for no reason. Yeah, we're gonna put the titles back on them, and then we're gonna have Naomi and Sasha Banks pop up. I'm like, oh yeah, we want the belts back or whatever. But you could just put the belts on them, had them walk around talking shit, have another match with somebody, and then you could bring in Sasha and Naomi and just as easily do what you're gonna do. It just seems like a lot of extra like leg work for no fucking reason.
Right, and doesn't that feel like it writes itself, considering that Sasha and Naomi defended their belts against Io, and who the fuck was her tag team partner at the time? But it was in NXT during
there was ankle weights, wasn't it?
You're right.
It was fucking Zoe Starks.
Ankle weights. Yeah.
No, like I'm talking about like fucking Bash of the whatever the fuck the American Bash, the fake ass thing they had during the pandemic. Didn't they already verse and defend their belts then? So like, if they would have won initially a couple weeks ago, it would have like been a storyline that could have wrote itself if they carried the belts for a while until Sasha and Naomi were to come back. seeing that Sasha and Io already versed each other. Like, I feel like it just would have made sense. So I don't understand again what was the point of putting on them. Like, what were you trying to get out of this?
It was against Asuka and Io Shirai.
Yeah, there you go.
At the Great American Bash.
Bro, everybody, but they're supposed to come in there and then win the belts, nigga, and then dominate until Sasha and Naomi felt like coming back. Like that's how it's supposed to be. Like,
but when do you think they're coming back, though?
Royal Rumble, it's in Astrodome. They just announced it. Royal Rumble, 63,000.
That's a long time.
I was thinking Survivor Series for some reason. Like right before Survivor Series. No?
Give him another. Like you want some time off? Like, listen, y'all do what y'all want to do. You know what I mean?
Look, I got an idea. Survivor Series. Do that as Survivor Series. Have the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions versus the main roster Tag Team Champions, and have it be a fucking unification match for the titles. And War Games might be too fucking much, but have it against those two. And unify the titles, have Sasha and Naomi come out at the end, claim that they're the real champions, of course, because we never lost, and then they win the titles back at TLC or whatever the November, December thing is or whatever, you feel me? And then they do what the plan was from the beginning and have the women's titles float through all the brands.
But you could do that at Royal Rumble. In front of 63,000 people. If you're going to do that at the December pay-per-view, I'm not going to waste that match on the December pay-per-view. Put it up for a month. And then do it in front of Houston Astros fans so they don't see no real cheating. So, like the Astros, they just announced that today. We're going back to the Astrodome.
But you got recency bias, though.
That was the last, I think that was the last pay-per-view they did before fucking the pandemic was like... And then they did like 40,000 there. So they're probably going to do like 55.
Okay,
60.
Cool. Mo, I'm going to throw to you again. What do you think about Dominic Mysterio joining Judgment Day?
Don't stress me out to this shit. It was hard to
because
what?
I mean, okay, I'm just saying they took out Rey Mysterio.
To watch on Monday. Man, I don't want to
They beat up your man.
I really don't.
They beat up your mans.
I try to sit through for the sake of my mans, but this fucking segment was ass. It was this fucking ass. Like from top to bottom, left to right. It was so awkward. And then fucking him coming back with this lesbian mullet. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Yo.
Like I said this before. He looks like Ellen DeGeneres fucking one of his exes or whatever. Like I was so stuck on the mullet. And the way Rhea presented him, I was just like, no fucking way. And it sucks for Dominic because, like, I would like to like him. I really would like to like him. But it's the way they set him up. They made him his father's bitch for so fucking long that, like, that's all we could see him as. Your father's bitch.
And he's older than Austin Theory. And they're like, yo,
about
he's just
my
a
age.
kid.
What is he? 20? Is he 23, 24?
He's like 25. He's like 25.
Yeah, he's like 25, bro.
But they treated him like a little, like a child the entire time. Like I still envision the same Dominic that was, you know, ringside, like watching two grown ass men fight for custody papers. Like,
is it true, Dad? Is it true?
Word.
Yo, that's kind of like what I need to lean into.
It was just too long. It was awkward. Again, I was trying to stick it through for my mans, and like I had to tune out at some point. I'm like, yo, I can't get my man away from this ass storyline, please, for the love of God, because this is just terrible and awkward. But I understand it's supposed to be like a breakout for Dominic, but I just feel like they could have went about this a lot sooner in a different way that didn't have to involve all these extra people. Like you really could have had him break away probably like a year ago, but because you had him like attached at the hip for all these fucking all these months, maybe years, right? He's been here for like 2 years. It's just, we just don't give a fuck anymore. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know one fan that's actually a fan of Dominic. Who the fuck is actually like, no, really, who the fuck is tuning into a Dominic match? Who cares about this? I don't. I don't give a fuck.
Is this what you want? Is this what you want, Laker fans? Is this what you want with Bronny and LeBron? This is what you're looking at. Is Dominic and Rey Mysterio.
Oh no, I don't need that, baby. No. I don't need that shit.
So good luck for that.
I got a question. After this past weekend, And you know what? Let's get into this past weekend and let's run through it real quick because I do want to get you guys' opinions on what you thought was the match of the weekend. What was what was the match that you took away and was like, oh, this was that shit. This is what I tuned in for. This is what I got. You feel me? Or I tuned in for something else and shit, this match was crazy. You feel me? Like what did y'all enjoy most about all of the, because we had 3 shows. You feel me? Like what was it about this weekend that really grabbed you? You feel me? Like what was the match? You feel me? Mo, throw to you first. Talk to me.
I was looking forward to Seth Rollins versus Matt Riddle. Like I knew that was gonna be my match of the night, just because like Seth Rollins like literally like took this character, and at first I was looking at this character thinking like, all right, he's another Bayley knockoff. You know, around that era where Bayley was acting a little psychotic, you know, a little delusional. But he like took this Joker shit and just like ran with it, like just sprinting with this shit. Like that whole extra segment they did with Matt Riddle, just throwing in some personal shit with his family. That was crazy. That was fucking crazy. You already knew it was gonna be a good match because despite the fact what you feel about Matt Riddle or whatever, you knew that on paper, like that's gonna be a damn good match. But that extra layer they gave to you, that was good shit. That was good fucking shit. And Seth Rollins, again, he's been like really like getting in, you know, he's definitely been like deep diving, getting invested into this character. And like the whole entire match, I kind of got like some semi-edge vibes with how cynical he was being. Definitely it gave me a little bit of Rated R Superstar vibes just because he literally was just rubbing into his face. He was trying to get into his head. It wasn't a matter of just beating him. It was just making him suffer the whole entire way through. He was definitely taking shots the entire time, and it honestly surprised me that it went into his direction. I thought that with the way they set up that angle that there was no way that it would have went into anyone's corner but Riddle, because it feels like WWE is high on Riddle. But no, they made it like more of a story where he kind of succumbed to his emotions. So the storytelling to me is what really got me invested into that match. Like the whole ring psychology from top to bottom, as well, yes, the wrestling was just on point. It was like neck and neck for me with that match, versus Gunther and Sheamus. But just like overall excitement, like that. Yo, the whole crowd was invested in that shit. The whole entire time they was singing Seth's song. Like, let's talk about that. Like, Europe really showed out from beginning to end of that pay-per-view, but they kept singing the fuck out of Seth Rollins' song. He was the heel. Yeah. He was the heel. They had no business singing that shit, but they all collectively, just like us, did not give a fuck about Riddle. I love that. I was eating that shit up.
I love it.
How about y'all?
Ben.
So how about you guys?
My match of the weekend was Gunther versus Sheamus. That was the match that I was looking forward to out of everything when all of these matches were announced, like even from like NXT and AEW included. This was the match that I had like looked forward to the most because in the beginning, the way they started off with it was kind of awkward. You had Sheamus come out there and challenge him in that promo, and he tried to get over like the banger after banger thing. The crowd won't feeling it. And like they came out and they like had like the stare off. Well, like their goons were fighting in the background. And then when they went to have the match, they kind of like did a call back to that when Gunther came out with Imperium all back together. He had Giovanni Vincenzi back with him with Ludwig and just reformed Imperium right there on the spot. Like, man went down to the G League and was like, yo, man, look, we're going to sign you to a real contract, bro. I'm putting you on the team, bro. Putting the team back together. And I loved that. And I loved that they were just all squaring up and fighting while they were just staring at each other for like maybe a minute and a half. Like, and the match, like, it did not disappoint. Like, I loved it. Like the chops and everything like that. Sheamus' chest was looking like hamburger meat. It was like it was amazing. And some people are calling it one of the best matches in WWE history. And it to me did not disappoint. And then and then he like, he made him look strong. And then Sheamus got to go out and have like the got to go out and play to the crowd after the match was over and got to have his moment. So everybody won. in that situation. Should have continued.
Jizzle, what you got?
Everybody want to accept that nigga. Nigga, that was everybody had a great, eloquent excuse, but I don't have for my match. My match was fucking Ricochet and Carmelo Hayes because niggas was flying around doing amazing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my favorite thing of the entire listen because I woke up at 1 and I was like, I'm gonna watch these niggas. And look at the shit. Like, yeah, man, you knew like just like Ben said, it was like a Dragon Ball Z fight. Niggas was flying around. Like they had the greatest double clothesline spot where they did springboard double clotheslines and they knocked each other down and they got to lay down for an extra 15 seconds and they said fight forever. Like niggas was fucking like the shit, like all the moves, and then it ended with a fucking like nigga surprise roll up bitch ass nigga, like get him up out of here. Like that shit was. Oh yeah, we give him that.
Wales for WrestleMania. Salute to Capital.
No, I'm not mad at it, bro, because then I could get up and watch it at 1 o'clock and actually have it end at a decent time, and I go do some shit.
I know somebody that was not happy with the fact that WWE decided to run this show this weekend, and he goes by the name of Mr. Tony Khan.
Anthony,
bro.
Oh, my bad.
We were the first professional wrestling show and the only professional wrestling show on Labor Day weekend last year, and we were the third professional wrestling show of the weekend this year. I don't think that's a coincidence. And when I talk about things I wasn't thrilled about, I was a little surprised we were the third professional wrestling show this weekend, and it's probably a little bit more challenging in the marketplace when it becomes a little more crowded. So our performance, given the prior years, we never had this kind of competition, and it's kind of a first for us in AEW to see this kind of crowded marketplace. I'm not sure if this is what we'll see from now on. If it is, when the fight is brought, I will continue bringing fights of my own, and I have unique ways to do that and a lot of money to fight with. And this is not a game to me.
He was dead.
Bro.
Who you think you talking to, nigga?
He went on this whole tirade about how he felt like they were like playing him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, yo, I'm not with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had conversations with them. They tried to invade my all-out weekend. They know this my weekend. They know this Labor Day. We lock shit down. You feel me? This how we do. You feel me? Like I'm not here for the play.
But I have a lot more fucking money than Jim Crockett did. And I'm serious. I'm not gonna sit back and take this fucking shit.
You see, if he blinked some more, I'd say like, yo, he's talking like a regular fucking person, because like you close your eyes and listen to him. This sounds like a regular nigga talking. When you open your eyes, you look like kind of like an iguana. You look in there and he's turning their head, and their eyes like wide open and shit like that. That's what he kind of looked like. Like, bro, like chill out. Like, nigga, blink, please. Like, making my eyes dry.
Not an iguana. I
That
can't.
is crazy. Not an iguana. All right, cool. So that's what he did. That's what they said. You feel me? He did that. Oh, my match of the weekend. That would be the tag team title match on AEW All Out. What? Keith Lee and Swerve versus The Acclaimed.
That was a good match.
Ready to beat Keith Lee's ass.
I was not expecting for this match to be as dope as it was. Like they announced it, it kind of felt like a sidebar, kind of felt like just like, all right, cool, we need to add some extra bodies and we got to have the tag team division represented. So let's go ahead and run it. You feel me? But they had the crowd in the palm of their hands for about 17 minutes. They went crazy. It kind of took some of the heat off of the women's four-way, unfortunately. You feel me? But they went so stupid. I mean, they played up everything. They played up the fact that Keith Lee and Swerve be having friction. They played up Anthony Bowens and him being injury prone. Max Caster, like he had a crazy run. Like he thought he was Nick Jackson with the hot tag or something like that. You feel me? My man's like literally lifted Keith Lee and gave him a fireman's carry. I was like, yo, like what is he doing right now? Like this man is bugging. Like that match was crazy. I was just like, yo, The fact that they did that, they went stupid, wasn't expected to be as dope as it was, and like it was solid. I thought it was dope. So salute to everybody involved. I know again they're running it back at Arthur Ashe, but yeah, good match, great match, solid.
Scissor daddy ass.
All right, let's get to NXT and let's get up out of here in just a second. You feel me? Oh, wait, real quick. Actually, win, loser, Drew. This nigga Drew McIntyre, can they rebuild him?
No.
Is it over for Drew?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, hell no.
Yes, it is.
Nah, bro. Like,
why are you singing after you lost?
that was awesome. Bro. Niggas sang American Pie.
Like, you don't deserve a belt after that. Fuck out of here.
It
You
was
mean something they
like
gave us broken dreams back just for this man to lose the match and start singing with fucking Tyson.
Fury. Another nigga that quit.
I think that him singing at the end of it was kind of like to make the show kind of like have like a house show vibe. And like, yo, anything could happen. Like, yo, we're in the UK, we're in Wales, anything could happen. That's why it kind of looked weird. If anybody, like, you in the chat, you ever been to a house show, you know they do like a million things in there that you're not going to see on TV. Some people test out shit that they've been wanting to test out. Some people do crazy shit. This was one of them. And for like, I thought the shit was funny.
No, not for a world title. If I lost a world title after that build, bitch, I should be devastated. Not fucking singing in the ring. Minutes, not even. They didn't give it time. It was just minutes after you just got your ass whooped, and it wasn't even like a fair fight. He should be livid.
I thought it was going to be a setup for a minute I was scared. I thought it was going to be a setup for Drew McIntyre versus Tyson Fury. I was like, yo, he's hanging out a little bit too long in the ring with Drew. I was like, is he going to punch him? Are we going to set up to this match that we were supposed to get like 2 years ago that I was thinking, God, that we didn't get, that we might get now?
That's what I thought.
You think they could afford Tyson Fury for 2 punches, nigga? Like, you only pay me for 1 punch tonight. Terrorizing, all right, you know what I'm saying?
They got Floyd Mayweather once upon a time.
Hey,
well, that's a fact. I forgot about that.
They paid him for a combination because Big Show ate like 6 of them, like that he ran. But you know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury 1 punch. You know what I'm saying? $22,000. That's all I can get right now.
Drew McIntyre did lose in his home country or whatever. I don't be knowing once you get out of the United States how countries and continents and cities and states work and shit like that. But
the UK, they all bang together. You know what I'm saying?
Can I just admit that I'm stupid? Like, I can't admit that I'm stupid? All right, I'm stupid. Y'all should know this already. Anyways, but he lost because we had the debut of the one and the only street champion, Solo Sikoa. Now he adds to the bloodline and makes the bloodline a bigger unit, a badder unit, according to the SmackDown preview, a bigger, badder bloodline or whatever the fuck. You feel me? Jizzle, what do you think happens with Solo Sikoa? Is this going to be a good spot for him? Are they going to go stupid? Is this another level of the bloodline? You feel me? Like what is this? What do you see happening?
Hey, dog, there's a lot of ways you can do this shit, but if I was a nigga, this is what I would do with this shit. This is the exact way to run these other niggas out of the bloodline. Run the Usos away from these niggas, so then you can have Jay fight this nigga again, or then do something, because Solo he has to be the real, like, listen, I'm the youngest with the most to prove, so he has to, like, you can say, remember you be older, send the little nigga out there to go shoot the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, go to the store, like, you want to prove yourself, and like, that's the one. Like, he's gonna be the one. Like, he's gonna fight all of them. Like, he could be his Batista.
So he's their LaMelo Ball. He's LaMelo Ball. He's
definitely LaMelo Ball, the bloodline. He's Michael. Well, he could be Jermaine, because Jermaine can sing, dance, and play the guitar. Because Roman's Michael. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but you know what I'm saying, he could be Jermaine. Like, Jermaine was Michael's favorite. He's gonna be his favorite. He's gonna be a Scottie Pippen without the hate. Like, he can literally he can turn him to Batista. Like, I can see him. Like, he signed for 13 years, nigga. Who signed a 13-year deal, nigga, for like $722? That's crazy.
Man, I asked MJ to like help me get another deal. He not answering my phone calls.
Like, nigga, I'm playing baseball, nigga. he has to like he could be his Batista, dog. Like, listen, like he could just sit him on niggas like, yo, man, go get him. Go get him. And then eventually you can like this can stretch Roman's reign out and make it look all right for like another 6-8 months.
But I have a question though. Like they tried involving Karrion Kross and Scarlett. So what's going on with that plot?
You know, fight Drew.
Get rid of him. He
needs something to do. Yo, fight Drew.
But you don't think they're trying to build him to go against Roman? Like that's what Triple H was trying to get at, because they made them present for a reason, you know? So like what are they trying to do with that?
I think Aleister Black is his favorite, and I think he's waiting. Hold your head. But, you know, that's I think he's waiting. He's gonna be the one. Yeah, you're gonna kick his head off. But yeah, man, you can do whatever you want with it. Listen, I gave you your music back, you know what I'm saying? I let you keep your stupid little haircut. You know what I'm saying? You got your interest and all that stuff back. So now Drew McIntyre, he's your measuring stick. Like Drew McIntyre could be your Seth Rollins on SmackDown. Like that's what he's supposed to be. Like that's why he's not over. He's not over. Like that's what I'm saying. He's not over yet. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got to be the measuring stick now. Like okay, fight him, and let me see if you can hold your own. Because Drew's gonna be popular no matter what. Like niggas love Drew. Like
that countdown shit got him over, bro.
Yeah, man. He's just kicking niggas in the face. Like when you kicking niggas in the face, that's why HBK is 1A. You know what I mean? That's why he's on the Mount Rushmore. Like you kick people in the face. You know what I mean? Like hey, man, and then you look cool, and then you flip right up when you do it. Like yeah, man. So like he could be your measuring stick, but hey man, Solo got to kill that nigga though.
Got it. Anybody else care to comment on Solo?
No.
Does anybody care about this shit? NXT? Are they doing anything to catch anybody's eye right now, or y'all just like
the post episode was kind of weird. Like it was like, yo, we're bringing in these new niggas, but we're also doing the exact same shit that we were doing before. So it's almost like these guys aren't even here. Like the show started off with Tyler Bate getting his ass beat for losing the title by some niggas who lost their title match as well, calling him a loser. And then you had Braun Breaker come out there, save him, like, oh yeah, nigga, we best friends now, and all that kind of shit. So like, yo, I can see they're trying to like change things, but Shawn Michaels is like, bro, look, you have all that serious shit up there. I'm gonna make this shit look. I'm gonna keep the shit the same now. You gave me some backup dances, but yo, I've still got my stars here and the guys who I want to push. Hence why Mandy kept the belts. Like that's like a total Shawn Michaels decision. You can see his influence on there, and yeah, it was pretty much the same. Like, bro, NXT UK got hold out.
I think they didn't want to admit that it was a failure, so they just kind of had them all lose on a pay-per-view, which I kind of feel bad for them. Like, they had potential to make it go into a different direction. You know, I for a second thought that Blair was going to win over Mandy just because, you know, like, why would you include the #1 contender for that? But, yeah, no, it's just kind of the same tired-ass shit. It's like, all right, now we're doing the same thing. Now what?
No, Ospreay got
unified
another
titles for what?
Yeah, Ospreay got another 5-star match. No, you're not winning nothing, Blair. Sorry.
Yeah.
Only thing I gotta say is Idris Enofe, my guy. You gotta sleep, Ricochet. You said you got next. You let him jump the line. I got a problem with that.
Yeah, like that Nico Extra dude. Say, like, excuse me. Excuse me.
All right, man. That's
30 niggas. Yo, 30 niggas. Like, bro, I can see 5. I can see like 1, 2, 3. But after the third one, like, you deserved everyone cutting in line in front of you. Like, it's like, yo, it's like it reminds me of a Chris Rock joke. Like, yo, if you get stabbed, if a nigga stabs like 20 people in the mall, all of them people deserve that shit, bro. All of them. You deserved all of that shit, bro.
He just got stabbed too. Oh my god! Hope you'll get close to me. Like he's like 80 niggas cut in front of you, nigga. Like what are you like? Oh man, damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Like, nah, man, you all right, man.
Itachi, I am never uttering those words out loud about another man ever.
Big strong boy.
Y'all got it.
Put him on the main roster, bro. Like, yo,
his name is Tyler.
Yo,
don't got
just
nothing
like
to do
niggas
with
calling that nigga Kevin Nash
bro.
Big Sexy. I was like, nah, but I ain't doing that.
You're not calling him Big Daddy Diesel?
Y'all got it.
He has so many like sexual suggestive names that he wanted niggas to call him in the 90s.
Big Daddy
I was like,
cool.
bro.
What?
Diesel.
Big Daddy cool. Big sexy.
Yuck.
Who did this guy think he was? It's crazy, man. Get this nigga out of here. Hey, but salute to Kevin Nash, though. Click this, the podcast. It actually is pretty dope. I've been listening to it. He got some dope shit on there. He did an episode where he talked about how they were in Sacramento and Bam Bam Bigelow got a gun pulled on him. And he was like, motherfucker, I don't ever want you to say nothing about being from the hood or hard times or talking about this Asbury Park shit. You let these niggas pull a gun on you. He didn't say niggas, but I'm saying niggas, but he didn't say niggas. But he was like, you let these niggas pull a gun on you and you ain't do shit. Like, and then on top of that, you're not even street smart. Like, you just gonna let them, like, you put yourself in this position to make us look crazy, and now you look crazy, and now you got us looking wild out here, and we gotta do some extra shit. Now I gotta fucking litigate some shit and try to make some niggas cool that probably ain't necessarily cool. You feel me? So there you go. But yeah, salute to Kevin Nash. Let's that's funny. I want to salute Mo. Thank you so much. This has been fun. This has been great. We appreciate you taking some time to come out and hang out with us. You feel me?
Thank you. I had a lot of laughs.
You are now PE3 family. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? So
don't make me blush.
Alumni. You feel me? Alumni. You feel me? So I thank you for sliding through and fucking with us. You feel me? Floor is yours if you want to do any shout outs or let everybody know once again, you feel me, where they can find you,
God, don't make
where
me
they can
nervous.
listen to you, all of that. Do your thing. Yo, floor is yours. Go ahead. Appreciate you.
No. I mean, like I said, guys, I'm one half of the Culture 316 podcast. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter. If you want to follow me, I'm Edge's Throat Goat since Graham don't want to say my name for whatever reason. Yes, Edge's Throat Goat, aka Mo. If you guys want to follow me there, thank you for listening. Honestly, I had a really good time. Had a lot of good laughs. You guys are great. Thank you for inviting me on.
You are welcome back.
Yeah,
anytime.
Come back. Yeah, man, come back and yell at some people with us. That's always fun.
All right, man. Once again, like she said, make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Culture 316, the podcast. Make sure y'all slide over there and fuck with them over there on that. Follow her on Twitter and all of her isms, cross-platformalism, and all of that. Yeah, but Mo, thank you. We appreciate you. Salute everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all, you feel me, go ahead and tap in with Mo Titter. Y'all talking about. But yeah, thank you. And we'll holler at you soon. Thank you.
For real.
Over here, you feel me? Hey, no. She went crazy.
Put out the bell, said, all right then. Put out the bell, was like, all right then.
Yo.
All right, so.
All right, man.
Jizzle, the floor is yours.
Hey, yo.
Let's get to it. Yes.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah. Hey, niggas. Guess what's happening in sports right now, niggas? All right. Well, it's all over.
You can keep talking.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait and move your body.
Yo, man, sometimes you gotta move your body. But anywho, Serena Williams it's all over, man. She lost after dogging out old girl who was number 2. You know what I'm saying? Probably the greatest athlete, if you want to just go, like win for win, just like in pure dominance, like her and Tiger Woods. Shit's crazy, man. Like she's been doing shit like since like elementary school, middle school, high school, parts of college when I was there. And like this shit's crazy. All the way to now. Well, she might be the greatest athlete ever. But she got to be on the Mount Rushmore with Ali and shit. And Deion Sanders.
I'm 100% in agreement with that. Serena Williams is the GOAT. Serena Williams is the GOAT of all GOATs. Serena Williams is damn near the greatest athlete of all time. She turned up on y'all for years and years and years upon years. You feel me? They made a movie about it. I don't know if y'all heard it. You feel me?
Oh, I won't be there.
Yeah. King Richard.
The lead nigga, he slapped Chris Rock, the lead nigga in that movie. Like, if y'all didn't know it. He cried when he accepted his award.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, Serena, what you say? Serena said, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you better go slap that nigga. I did it. But now Serena can go, man, she gonna do whatever she want now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she wants, you know what I'm saying? She get paid $9 million to show up and do stuff. So shout out to Serena. And like now that she's out, nobody cares about the US Open anymore.
Bro, like literally, she's probably the most famous tennis player besides Arthur Ashe and John McEnroe that people can name. Like, bro, can you name me 3 more like famous tennis players? No. Like, bro, she was like, Venus. she was fucking niggas up so bad that y'all had to flip the script on a lot of these wins and call her like a child when she was being passionate about the game, saying like, oh yeah, well, she being like, unsportsmanlike, all this type of shit. But like I brought up with John McEnroe, he was the bad boy of tennis, and y'all loved that shit, bro. Y'all loved that silly ass Happy Gilmore shit, bro. Y'all ate that shit up. But when she doesn't just like literally just being like, being passionate about the game, y'all sit here and like throw that shit around. It ain't a fucking coincidence. Like she literally won shit with a baby inside of her, bro. Nobody's doing that. That shit is
pregnant, nigga.
That shit never done before, will never be done again. Like what Jizzle said, probably one of the greatest athletes of our time. Gotta be up there with Muhammad Ali and the rest of them. Like, bro, it's not a debate.
Niggas want to complain about my cat suit, nigga. No, you complain about me beating y'all when I'm pregnant, nigga. That's the problem that you have to worry about. You better get some other people up in here because if y'all can't beat me pregnant, when I drop this damn, I'm just gonna win another 6 what she did. So, Serena, like, do whatever you want. You and Venus, like, I hope you guys just show up like the Olsen twins be showing up and getting $6 million to show up places. Like, I want you guys just to do that. Like, show up and just do whatever you want because I love you guys. You guys are literal black excellence in every sense of the word. And what are the greatest athlete? Like, you can debate your mama. She's on the motherfucking who cares about Federer? Because Rafael Nadal's there. Nigga, Autumn Kovas, niggas, Kornikova. They all got smoked by the Williams. Both of them. What's more? Football is back tomorrow. As in today, as you listen to it right now, football is back. Football, listen to me. Look, listen, put your ears or put your face to the camera or put your face to our faces and listen to this. Football is back. We waited for this. Bills versus Rams. Yes. Oh, my God. And I just got Sundays and Mondays off. It's lit. It's lit, y'all. Everybody, listen, ladies. We love you, but we don't. Especially on Sunday, just Sunday. Like we like that might be the day that we just need y'all to leave us alone.
Hey, bro.
Like
I won't watch football game, eat food. Well, women supposed to be loving us. You feel me?
When you say men eat steak. Chitlins. Women eat salad.
Bro, I be like, when I saw that video, I was walking around the house annoying the shit out of my wife and saying that. She'd be like, just say some shit like, what you want for dinner? I'd be like, man, eat steak. pork, chitlins. Women eat salad. That's how it is.
Yo, I hate these niggas. I hate the frenemies. Salute to y'all. Y'all are amazing. I just read this fucking tweet where it said, oh yeah, and it's a tweet by the Public Enemies at the Enemies PD3. Is Pac the first person to hold 2 AEW titles at the same time? And the first fucking comment says, "I believe so," and now he's Tupac.
Oh, great.
But it's the picture of Roman Reigns like when he was getting ready to fucking die. Like, I hate y'all, man. I hate y'all. I'm sorry, Jizzle. I interrupted your PD3. Go ahead.
Man, football is bike. You know what I mean?
Aaron Rodgers is coming back to murder everybody. Murder, death, kill, or whatever the fuck Nick Gage be saying. Another year, another MVP season. You feel me? And understand that it's not a fucking game. Sammy Watkins, listen, please don't fucking embarrass me. All right, don't you fucking embarrass me. All right, I don't need this shit. Right?
But this nigga said Sammy Watkins, and just like, don't shoot that shit. What he saying? Like, don't shoot that little shit no more, nigga. Like Sammy Watkins. Yo, at least you got Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is gonna put the ball. Like, he might throw that shit right into his face mask, nigga. Like, you can't even drop this nigga. Just run straight. Like, but yeah, nigga. Yeah, well, you know, I think we're gonna win by. I think we're gonna go 17-0. Going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, man, this is how I'm supposed to be. This is how I'm gonna be until we lose that first game. Well, it might be the first game because this nigga Justin Herbert is the fucking. Like these, I don't know what it is about these like, man, these fucking Yakubian quarterbacks, man, that be running like a running quarterback is all good. You know what I'm saying? Well, they doing it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to pay Lamar Jackson $290 million guarantee you when you want an MVP doing it. But Josh Allen can do it though. Okay, for sure, man. But you know, like, yeah, I think they're gonna lose. These niggas are favorite, nigga. Like, yo, these niggas really love the Bills this year. I don't know why.
No,
I don't.
What did MJF say? He said, man, fuck the Bills. Like his ass with Josh Allen jersey.
Yeah, man.
Nicholas says I picked the Rams to win a close game.
Man, dog. I don't believe in Cam Akers, though, man. He be making me mad sometimes, man. He a Florida State nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But Jalen Ramsey a Florida State nigga. He the only Florida State nigga I trust that's not named Deion Sanders and Dalvin Cook every other year.
Damn, bro. You don't trust Leon Sandcastle.
Yo, man, Leon Sandcastle or Jameis Winston. Yo, Jameis is going to get the start, man. Yo, this is going to be a fucking crazy-ass year, man. If you have a fantasy team, Jones, get it together. If you have a fantasy team, I hope you win. Unless you're going against me, you're not going to win because I'm very good at this. I've been playing Madden 2003 and doing fantasy drafts since I was 13 when I first started smoking weed. Next. So other than that, niggas is mad about their 2K ratings. And I bet you can guess what motherfucking player is mad. The nigga that's been mad all year, my nigga KD. Then we gonna get some KD news up in this bitch, nigga. You damn right we get some KD news in this bitch because he ain't getting traded. He gotta stay, nigga. Get go to the corner, nigga. You gonna be just fine, nigga. And you a 96. You know what I mean? Oh, I should be at least a 99. No, you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how, bro?
Well, listen, we tied you with Steph.
The prime Jordan ain't even 99, bro.
Oh, man. Giannis is 97 because he should be. Steph has a 99 3-point shot. Well, guess what I'm going to be doing when I get this game? I'm shooting from half court. Ha-ha. But, this nigga, like, but it's a fucking game, nigga. You know it's a fucking game, right? And you're still the second highest rated player on the team. Okay. But I'm tied with two other niggas. Like, yeah, you're tied with two other niggas who are ranked higher in all time than you, nigga. Russ and Pat Bev is like HBK and Brett. No, like Russ and Pat Bev is like fucking Sean and Marty Jannetty breaking up. And guess who Marty Jannetty is? It is not Russell Westbrook. Yeah. And I love Pat Bev. You know, it was like, yo, we good, nigga. That was like the game and 50 Cent shaking hands at that time, nigga. Like, yeah, we ain't mad at each other. Niggas was shooting at each other, nigga, 37 hours later. I don't believe none of that shit. But yeah, them niggas bad. Yo, guess what? Yo, Luka smokes Newports and drinks brown liquor before games. Like he had 47 and 7 and 5 after smoking a whole bunch of Newports and brown liquor. I just wanted to point that out. That's why he's gonna win the MVP this year. And listen, I don't give a fuck about Montrezl Harrell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He bringing the packs to Philly. I don't fuck with Philadelphia. Them niggas is bums. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? Save them. But and Nate Diaz is gonna start his own fight league. You know what I'm saying? He's called the Real Nigga Fighting League. I don't think it's called that, but that's what I'm calling it. Because yo, man, the greatest, like he might be one of the most popular MMA fighters ever. Like the only one that can rival Conor McGregor. But yeah, he has a fight coming up this weekend. Tie that in. You know what I mean? He got to fight Kazmat. You know what I mean? He's probably gonna die, but I hope he doesn't. But you know what I mean? Like, yo, shout out for the Real Nigga Fighting League. You feel me? You know what I mean? So he's like, it's gonna be for real hitters only, apparently, and it's gonna be boxing, kickboxing, and jiu-jitsu. And that's gonna be the basis of the entire fight league. And if you're a real hitter, you know what I'm saying, pull up. Yeah, man. I'll do it. Man. Yo, get Roman Johnson over there.
This nigga said the hard to understand fight league.
So it's like control your narrative like professional fighting.
For sure. That's exactly what it is. It's for sure CYN for real nigga fights.
But with hitters.
Yeah, for sure.
CYN with hitters.
That's definitely how they should market it. CYN for hitters.
Yo, man.
That should be the
I want a t-shirt right now. Like, so you could be a print of a t-shirt.
Hey, yo, CYN for hitters. Nigga, what's happening? Run it.
And you can have like fist right there or something, nigga. Like, right. Man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Get the fist coming in like the Diamond Mine logo. Oh yeah, run it up, bro. Run it.
Now, remember when niggas were getting them fucking like red and black stars on their corners and shit? You can put the fist right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you know douchebags get those. You're gonna buy this shirt.
Jones says Raiders 12-5, Warriors getting 62 wins. That's a fact of life. Y'all got to deal with it.
Yeah, hey man, listen, like 62 wins is if we feel like it. You know what I'm saying? You might get 60, you might get 68.
Salute to Brian Joseph. He says, I'm glad I found y'all podcast and y'all Twitter is the best wrestling Twitter. Man, we appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man, appreciate that, man. Always, man. Chi-Town legend. Unless you just cheer for the Bulls. And shout out to the Bulls. Y'all got Zach LaVine.
What's going on? Hey, what's going on? What's going on with my man's, bro?
With Zachary?
No, not fucking Zachary, nigga. I'm talking about the ball of all balls, nigga. The trade of all trades, nigga. My knee is fucked up forever, it seems like. You feel me? Like, is he good? And Bull said my nigga not even gonna be ready for opening game.
Caruso. This is what we signed for, Caruso. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go, Caruso.
Hey, do what you're supposed to do, nigga. You know what you're here for.
It's gonna be like Linsanity. It's gonna be like old black Linsanity, nigga, in Chicago when Caruso get in the game, nigga. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Caruso, nigga. You know what I'm saying 64th and Caruso, nigga. Oh, nigga.
This is the greatest Caruso on earth.
Dog, man. Oh man, when he's getting fucking 26 and fucking 13, everybody could be like, oh my god. He just keeps passing the ball to Zach LaVine and he keeps going between the legs. But you know, shout out to the Bulls. I fuck with y'all. Man. Oh yeah. I already said Montrezl Harrell, yeah, he did some stuff. You got to deal somehow. You know what I'm saying? Hold your head too.
Salute to Montrez.
Stay off the weed.
I think that does it for us this evening.
Yeah,
thank you all for sticking around and hanging out. Football is back, yes indeed. So if you're listening to this and it's a Thursday, please make sure that you stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous, because the NFL is bike. You feel me? So the conversations are definitely going to get heated.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? NBA
Really?
right around the corner. You feel me? Conversations are definitely going to get heated. You feel me? But keep it lit for us, man. We'll be back next week. Stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Make sure y'all are following at the Enemies PE3 on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You know what I'm talking about? All across the BitNor, you feel me? It's either that or you a Hitnor, you feel me? But we're not going to get into that. If you want to follow us directly, you can follow me at Oh My God Graham. Make sure y'all tap in with the Facebook group. Make sure y'all tap in with the new Discord. By the way, yes, Discord. Patreon is on the way. The Discord is live and direct once again. We had to bring it back. You feel me? Like, we figured, like, you know what I'm saying? If we really going to tap in with y'all, you feel me? Like, we got to tap in different ways. So Patreon on the way, that's coming together a little bit better than and faster than I expected. So Patreon's coming through. And then also, again, Discord, Facebook group. Make sure we continue the conversation even off of these live streams. You feel me? But I go by the name, Oh My God Graham. I'm here. I'm going to throw it to Jizzle. Jizzle, tell them where they can find you at.
This nigga, man. This nigga, we're not going to pass by that you just said Hitnor, nigga. Like, this nigga just said Hitnor, nigga. Every whore is getting called a Hitnor from now on, y'all. Yeah. This nigga got on glasses to say goodbye. But yeah, it's yeah, that's me. I don't even care, man. Like, it's yeah, that's me. I can't believe I lost. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Facebook group, Public Enemies. Follow the Facebook group. Tell your mama to follow the Facebook group because your mama's on Facebook and your mama gonna like me. So tell her to follow the Facebook group. And Ben, say something stupid, man.
Yo, shut up, nigga. Yo, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at _SonOfMars _ like the man up there said, tap into the Discord, tap into the Facebook group. When we get the Patreon up, give me your money because I want to quit my fucking job so bad. I hate my boss. I hate my life. But y'all can make that better with your money, bro. Yo, have you ever seen what is it in Living Color? Loomis Simmons. Yo, I'm not trying to be Dexter Loomis. I'm trying to be Loomis Simmons, bro. Make me rich, bro. Tap to the Patreon, tap to the page, tap into all of it. And most importantly, tap into the Twitter page. It's down at the bottom at the Enemies PE3, bro. I'm out of here. I'm the champion. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Y'all did say y'all wanted merch. Y'all did say y'all wanted merch. Next week we'll talk a little bit more extensively about it. But until then, send us a DM, send us a little message or something, a little kite. Like, what would y'all be interested in? Y'all want like t-shirts? Y'all want hoodies? Would y'all like short sleeve, long sleeve? Y'all want Ben's face? Do y'all want this beautiful face on a t-shirt? You feel me? This right here. Y'all want all of that? You feel me?
Do you want the jacket? Do you want the jacket on there? The jacket has to be on there, right? You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Super jacket.
Yeah, let us know. You feel me? Like, and what's a good, you feel me, comfortable price point? Like, what do y'all think that shirts would be worth? I know a lot of y'all been talking about long-term booking t-shirts and shit like that. You feel me? So, like, let us know. You feel me? Like, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, polos, socks. I don't know. You feel me? Yeah. Oh, man. All right, bro. We got to go, man. They finna do something like make another baby or something. All right, let's get up out of here next week.
Yeah.
We will see y'all.
Yes, champion.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I was finna do the step in the name of love, but I'm like, whoa, that's out of pocket. We can't do that over here. This is the Public Enemies podcast, and R. Kelly is that away. But we appreciate y'all for staying tapped in, staying tuned in, stay dangerous until next Wednesday because we'll be right back live and direct. But until then, please take care of yourselves and each other, and we out.
But this nigga Dexter Loomis just be petting niggas after he be choking niggas out. Nobody be